I'm going to just overlay the background. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because the first coat leaves haloed spots, or basically spots on there that actually are, that have little light translucence going through there, or you can see kind of the canvas. It's just not, it's not solid. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just tightening all that up, and I'll inspect the red. And on this one here, I'm not thinning the paint. I want to make sure that all this is where I want, and some of this here is nice and filled. So it might take 2 or 3 coats. There was this one artist in the Neyland Gallery in Sun Valley, and he made a statement. I mean, his work is gorgeous, and all he does is a red, and then he does the subject over top of that, but it's all nudes and women and stuff like that in leather coats. Oh my God, it's actually really incredible. What the hell? What was that from? It's all from you know, just things he's done, but it's just, oh my, it was actually incredible. Okay, you're probably not going to be able to see the difference on this. Because, you know, it already shows red on the camera. And I really don't care how, on this one here, the more paint I load on my brush, the longer I can do this with. So I don't want to try to conserve paint on this end of it. And like I said, this is Cad Red Light. So Cad Red Light, not an inexpensive paint. So we've got to look at it like, what does it do for the painting versus how much it costs. So I'm knocking about a little bit of those shadows behind the ears, which was that, all the underpainting colors. I want to have as least amount of brush stroke on here as possible, but it's also not going to hurt it, because when I wind up dropping over the varnish, there's always a texture to the varnish. And this one here, it doesn't matter whether you go front to back, top to bottom, right to left. It's just, you know, you just know that when you're dropping in your background. But this only works if you're working with solid backgrounds. It doesn't work if you're doing like a landscape, a cityscape, or something like that, because you have to have atmosphere on those. So I'm just about finished here, and then I'll move up to there. Now I don't know if this becomes, how much this changes, but I'm going to leave the texture. I'm not going to take away all that texture behind the grass there, because that really does make it come forward. And I want to clean up these edges, so all the edges are and this is just the second coat of red, and this will be the only other coat of red I'll do on this, because it looks pretty solid. I've got all those voids filled in, or blank spots. But what I will do is I'll look around the edges, and anything that doesn't belong, especially on the red area, gets our coat of red over top of it. Excuse me, I'm going to pull in front of the camera here. Like I said, you want to spend enough time with your commissions to make sure they look really good. Everything's tight all the way around. That includes the sides and back. And there you go. Pig done. And you're going, hold it a second. He's upside down. Of course he is. Because he's drying on the bottom. Now I can't hang him. I can't hang him from here if I want. So I'll turn him here. And I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drop a little bit of paint on this top part. I'm going to come back because I noticed there's some spots here. There's also some teal that's showing through. Put this down and I will hang that so we can see it. Okay, now best way of hanging these, since I've already got red paint on the sides, is off the top of the easel. I'm just going to set that on the edge like so. I'll pull this up. There. So that's just barely setting on that edge. So what do you think? Pig is done. Pig is happy. You know, and if you got any questions, please ask. This one's ready for varnish. And the dynamics change again once I get the varnish on. So that's always kind of a cool thing. So anyway, thank you for viewing this. If you have any questions, please post them below in the comment section or send me a comment on my on my website, because I've actually started posting my videos there too. And those are exclusively process and also work videos. So no personal content whatsoever. You'll never see that on my website. So anyway, guys, this is Kevin, the Pigman, the Penny Artist, the Factory, Kevin Bowers Fine Art. Hope you guys have a great day. And anyway.